I hope that you can. You should try to finish the 20 runs within this hour. If you haven't, then we'll stop anyway, because we don't have more. I mean, 11:15. I'll stop. I'll start a lecture downstairs. Right? Yeah. We'll see when there are many at the same. Even though 11 should be fine. I'm more worried when we're 30 online at the same time. But we'll see how it goes.
Some people are downstairs, I think.
I decided since it's Friday we're going to run the game this morning. You are Jamia 12. That's your username, yeah? Have and other things. And if you're running out quiet, and therefore there need to be places where people can work, one every second minute or so. It's difficult to see anything, isn't it?
But I have logged in.
Yeah, I don't know why I kicked you out.
Not logging.
The problem is, so we're playing the game today. So they need power, and they need food, and they need jobs, and all these things, right? So you can construct things here. Also, as it says, if you click on this one, you can build. Here are some cash farms of different type, and some power plants, and other things can be built and placed different locations, right? If you place everything in the same sub-basin, there's a lot of pressure on that, so maybe you want to spread it out like that. And whenever you click this one, it'll run a turn and calculate for some period of time, a year or so, what happens. If you build a power plant, it may take a few turns before it's actually there, because you can't make it like this, right? So if you're running out of power and you start too late building it, then it's difficult to produce. And so it's just like in the real world, right? But in the game. And then see how you're doing. Is there enough water? Is there enough power? Are people happy? You know, yeah.
Do we have to also place the location where to place the building?
Yeah. But once you've selected what to build, it'll ask you to place it somewhere.
Okay.
You have a moving island, don't you? I see it's out of 12 in your case. Okay. Is this the learn to play, or is it the actual?
No, it's actual play.
Okay. So it's only 12. Well, then you have a better chance of completing in time. That's good. How are you doing? You're also out of 12. Okay, that's good. Because
But how do I don't know what to do.
no, if you want to build, let's see, you don't have much power, so maybe you should make some power
The
plants.
objective was to make a power plant.
Okay.
So, but how do I?
If you click on this one, which is the power, then you can build. Then it will show you. You can have different type of power plants, wind power and like that. Gas. This is coal, I think. So some are more efficient, some are more polluting, some are more expensive. That you can.
Make it like they
If you click on what would you like to do? You want to make a coal-fired power plant? Or, yeah. Okay. Then you click place building. If you want to build that, and then you go to the map and click somewhere. Maybe it's a little slow, but basically that should allow you to place it somewhere on the land, right? Don't click anymore just now. It could be because so many are playing at the same time, and the internet is also not too strong here. Yeah, it's not really reacting. But that's the way it's done. So you're running out of food. You still have money. Oh yeah, people are increasing. But it, yeah. Over here.
Did you mention anything about placing the building?
No, but normally once you've selected what to do, then you go to the map, and then you can. Then it says a window comes, say place building, and then you can do that. But it looks like it's very slow, maybe because so many are playing at the same time. This is actually stopping. Huh? Yeah, you have well. Nothing happens. So no.
That computer hang.
Yeah. Maybe I mean, and the internet is not impressive here also. I mean that's at the same time.
No, it's not.
Hmm. No, it has. You probably somehow you have zoomed away from it, so now you're just looking at the ocean. It's probably up there to the right. You can also zoom out by going backwards a bit. But yeah, it's hanging, it seems, and he's trying to load it. Yeah, it's hanging everywhere. Yeah.
It's very slow.
Mine stopped completely because I lost the internet. But you can at least see it. Yeah, I mean, you have zoomed out. This is the ocean. So you have zoomed away. Hello. You have zoomed away from it, and if you do something like this and pull it, then maybe you can see it again. But right now it looks like it's generally hanging everywhere, I think.
Some people are downstairs.
There are many different uses. They want water, but they also want food and they want energy. I mean, within a land area, there are so many considerations where water is just one part of it, right? But water has a big impact on these things. If there's no water, how can you grow your farms? How can you cool your power plants and so on, right? So it's a bit you're the mayor of this, or the president, whatever, of this country, right? And you should then help your people live well, so they have enough power, which they don't, enough food, which also they don't, like that. So what investment do you want to make? And if you build a factory, it's not there tomorrow. It'll take a few years maybe before, so from you start building and so on. So these things are also there. So now if we build something to make more food, it will be even worse next time because it's not there yet. So it's a bit being in that process of taking all these decisions of what is more important, right? Should I care about the environment or just make something that we can all be rich, right? What is the best way of managing the river and the water? If you don't do anything, the water's going to be polluted quite soon once you start building factories and stuff. But yeah, unfortunately it's very slow with all these uses, and yeah. So how far we're going to get, we don't know. We have another.
Play this game anytime with this login.
Yeah, you can. We're not going to close it down. Yeah. Yeah, I'll announce that. Yeah, but you can, if you remember your number, right? Then you can. We're not going to close it down just now. You getting anywhere? Okay. So generally, do you want to build that? If you want to build that power plant, then you click on place building, and then you take your mouse, if it works, and then wait, and then go over here somewhere on the land and click again. And if it doesn't work there, click somewhere else. Sometimes, no, maybe further up. No, it's the net now. Now wait for it to react. But generally, you can, place the buildings. So you build this was then wind power, right? And you can build, different factories and set up a forest, whatever you want. Right? You're getting anywhere?
No, but it is saying that this place is not for that power plant.
No, this is a lake.
Yeah.
If you click too many times, then it just hangs. Right?
I have placed a power plant at thing.
You tried to place it, but maybe you couldn't. Maybe, can you open this again, or just click once and then leave it? See what happens. But I think this is a lake. There's a lake up here also. These indication are a lake, right?
This one is lake.
No, this is land, but there's a lake here at least, and there's a lake there, I think. But maybe up here you can place things. Right now it looks like it's hanging. You have money, you're running out of power, you're running out of food. Other things look reasonably okay. Population is growing.
I have to manage.
But it looks like, I mean, yeah. It's very slow because of the internet, right? So, yeah. Yeah, it's difficult with not getting anywhere really. So You have, let me see if I can pull, no, wait. I think it's all hanging. I mean, we're not really getting anywhere. But the idea is, I mean, here you can see, this is the money you have. This is the power being produced, which is okay. Food is being produced. People seem happy. There's 1,000 people or so on. Through this one, you can build new things, right? Right now, just never mind, because it's not, it's like everything's hanging. But you can build to make more food, to make cash crop. You can set up power plants of different kind. You can also, if you just build all these and do nothing, you'll see that the river starts being polluted and there are other environmental issues. But then there are different things you can do to make everything more environmentally friendly. And like that, you know, developing things slowly, running it a few times. Whenever you click run down here, it moves forward in time, a year or something like that. So if, for example, you want to build a power plant, it may take a few turns before it's actually there. So the money disappears immediately, but you don't get the power after a few runs.
Automatically does it.
Yeah, but whenever you click on this one, it moves forward in time a year or so. So there's a background model that calculates the water and other things, and then the new situation arises. Then you have less money maybe, but you have now maybe more power, and you know, now this situation is there, and then it tells you now that it's highly polluted in this area, and this problem is rising here, and more people have come, so now they want more of this and that. You know. So you're the president of the country, right? And have to decide what is the best way forward. Yeah? Managing the water, but also managing so many other things.
Can we place our own basin?
No.
No.
No, this one is set up like that, and that's the way it is. Right?
So there is scope
Yeah.
to develop this.
So, but one or two I can see are moving forward, but generally it looks like it's hanging because almost everywhere. Are you building a city? Yeah.
No, sir.
No, just looking at what you can do. But you can build different things. Like you can build towns, you can build cash crop things, power.
With the help from which tool you can
Well, what happened? I mean, now unfortunately everything is hanging, right?
first to place the building.
But hang on, if you want to, this is the possibility of building a city. If you want that, maybe you don't want that. But if you do, you place and then you go to the map and then you click where it should be. I would recommend doing something else because right now there are still not so many people and they already have a place to live. It's better maybe to give them something to eat or to make money from. Right. So if you close this one, if you can. Okay, and then maybe, well, either make some power plant or make some. This one is to make food. You click this one, then you can make either coal or wind power or gas. And you should, of course, also consider the environment. Yeah. So maybe you want to make a wind power plant, which is also good for the. Well, it's environmentally friendly. It doesn't produce as much power as the coal, but it doesn't pollute, right? So if you want to do that, try to click place building once, and then go to the map somewhere and click somewhere, and then see if it comes. Hello? Hello? Yeah, Hans Ammentorp here. Who's this? Hello, I'm Hans Ammentorp. Who are you? This is Hans Christian Ammentorp from Denmark. I don't know. So how's it going? Not much food, lots of money. There are some drought, I think this means. It's very dry, huh? But you can't really do anything about that. I mean, well, perhaps make a dam, but that will also take a long time. Or you could just hope that more water will come later. You have money to do. Were you given a task? You should build so many this and so many that.
Yeah, I have already given for the gas-fired plant.
Okay.
So it has already taken a lot of money.
Yeah.
So, and I don't know whether there is a gas-fired plant. Like, is it this one? Because it.
No, this one looks like it just looks like it's Like it's drought. Okay, can we? Normally when we do like that, yeah, we can get a little closer and see what is there, but it's very slow. Even if it stops at some point. When you click at anything which is there, it'll tell you what it is. Is this stopping? But as long as it moved, better leave it, because it's not going to forget about it. Okay.
I think this is the gas fire.
That's the one, yeah.
Seems so.
If you click on it, it'll open a window saying what it is. But anyway,
I have to manage.
but it looks like, I mean, yeah. It's very slow because of the internet, right? So, yeah.
Thank you.